She was hysterical. She couldn't calm down. She was having a panic attack. And now, all because a doctor failed to put this patient in restraints when she arrived in the emergency room, where she caused to fall, suffered a fractured shoulder, and this all could have been prevented. You want to know how? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law in the state of New York. She was hysterical. She had gotten some bad news from a family member, and now she was in a full-blown panic attack. And now they take her by ambulance to the hospital. In the emergency room, she's having this extreme anxiety. And she was so crazy, so hysterical, that the doctor there decided that they were going to give her an injection to try and sedate her. And that's exactly what they did. But now, even though she's so hyped up, even though she's so worked up, now they give her the injection to try and sedate her. What do? They leave her sitting on the bed. And what do you think happens? Now she decides she has to get up. She's anxious. She gets up. She goes to the bathroom. And as she gets up, what happens? She trips, falls, suffers an injury to her shoulder. And you would think that getting an injury to her shoulder wouldn't be such a big deal. Well, it turns out she had a really severe fracture. And because of her anxiety, she couldn't even go ahead and agree to have surgery to fix the shoulder. So now, not only did she suffer the fractured shoulder, because she was so fearful about being near doctors, she refused to have surgery to try and fix the problem. So now she brings a lawsuit against the hospital for what? For failing to restrain her to the bed after they sedated her, after she had come in all hysterical, knowing full well that there was a very good likelihood and a very high chance she was going to fall out of bed, or at least try to get out of bed. And failing to restrain this patient was a clear violation from the basic standards of medical care. And what made this even more interesting is that when she brought a lawsuit against the hospital, what they wound up doing as their defense was they said that she failed to mitigate her damages. Now, what does that mean? It means that when someone gets injured, now they have an obligation to try and reduce or minimize their injuries. Okay, so let's look at her situation. She's anxiety prone, she has fear of doctors, and now she suffered an injury. She is fearful, and was extremely fearful, to undergo the knife, get under anesthesia to try and fix the shoulder, to which there was absolutely no guarantee that this would totally alleviate her problem. Did she have the corrective surgery? She didn't. And what about the defense's argument that she failed to mitigate her damages? In this case, it was fully justified based upon her prior medical condition, and based upon that, their argument failed. So why do I share this quick story with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what happened to one woman who fell out of bed, suffered a massive injury to her shoulder, and now couldn't mitigate her damages, all because of her pre-existing psychological condition. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need answers, what I encourage you to do is to pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, there's something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.